Hola, mi nombre es Fiona Malena. Soy una bailadora de flamenco. El flamenco viene del sur de España, Andalucía. Allí bailamos flamenco y también en Canadá bailamos el flamenco. My name is Fiona Malena. I'm a flamenco dancer, and flamenco comes from a region of Spain called Andalusia in the south of Spain, and there you have flamenco in the streets, in the schools, in the theaters, and we also like to bring flamenco here to Canada. When I'm not in Spain, I'm in Calgary. So flamenco is a fairly new art form. And just the past 100 years it's evolved in a myriad of forms, but it also has older roots in that the gypsies came from northern India and they passed through India, and on their travels they went through many different countries, and of course they picked up the influences, and moreover they wound up in southern Spain, in Andalusia. In that region, it's a particular region that has experienced a lot of different cultures that have come in and invaded and conquered. So the Greeks, the Romans, the Moors, everyone was in there at some point in time. And so it's a melting pot of musical culture as well. On the hands, we always do hand snapping and hand clapping. And that is a very important element to flamenco. The rhythm doesn't just start in the feet, it continues through the whole body. You feel it in your shoulders, you feel it in the movements of the head. And so it's a highly rhythmic dance in a very full sense. And occasionally we do use castanets. Everyone's very excited to see those, especially when I do local shows. I try to bring those out. They are a folkloric element, so they're not necessarily part of flamenco, contrary to popular belief. The shoes are like your instrument, so it's important. You can't play the violin without a violin, and you can't dance flamenco without proper shoes. Although a barefoot dance sometimes has its own personal charisma. So the shoes, a lot of people don't know that they have nail heads in the bottom of them, on the toe and on the heel, which function as sort of a tap. And the sound of metal on wood or the surface that you're dancing in is quite loud. It's very percussive. So when people see me dance, they often wonder how my legs survive the whole performance, and it's because of the sound element that I have with the shoes. They're durable, they're strong, they last forever. You're around these people who are flamenco in their very blood, and I think that's something that is very important to be around when you're learning and growing.